Hello, everyone.
Hello and happy birthday.
Thank
Happy birthday to DJ. Cha 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 cha.
you. Cheeky tots. Oh, it is what it is. Another year old, it's like, oh, for goodness sake. But they say, the wisdom's supposed to come with it, but I don't know whether that's true or not. What do you think? I mean, would you say you've got any wiser in each birthday that's happened to you, or has it gone the other way around? I don't know. I can't answer that. Oh, thank you, AJ. And it's really good that you're going over to Ireland soon. I bet you can't wait for that.
Hey AJ.
Because he said he's going over to the north of Ireland.
Yeah,
To
Belfast.
Belfast, so that should be quite good. I mean, I've never been there, but I'm going to be going there soon. But what is it like up there, Eddie?
It's I mean, it's not as bad as it was back in the old days, but it's yeah, it's a good place. Kind of simmer down a little bit.
Oh, Clint, I wouldn't want to be 21 again, mate. Seriously, no. No. Mind you, I wasn't really a rebel at 21. I think that sort of like came a little bit later because of all what happened, like when I was like after I turned 16 and that. I had to grow up very quickly, and I was like, but bollocks, I'm going to have some fun now, But, it is what it is, you live and learn, as they say, but well, was talking to Rights and Eddie here about how to do this, and I want to get something quickly out the way, and then we can have some fun in here because YouTube has been lacking in fun lately. I don't know whether you guys would agree with that. And we're going to have some fun in here.
Oh yes,
Because
100%.
I am sick and tired of all this fucking drama. And I'm cursing already. It's been 4 minutes and 15 seconds.
It's all for control, but we don't address it because it's pointless, really. I mean, nobody wins at the end of the day,
No.
So
exactly, but what I am going to bring up, I know quite a few of you in here don't know the guy called Art Hostage, but a few of us in here do, and over the past few months in particular, he's been like laying into me like no one's business, and I've been getting the blame for everything. And but recently he had his StreamYard suspended, and he blamed it on me. He blamed it on Marshall. He blamed it on Plastic Paddy. He blamed it on other people in Plastic Paddy's community. But I have the truth here, and the truth is from StreamYard themselves. So I cannot fake that, because it is a live chat between myself and StreamYards. I can't fake that. So I will play what I can prove, and that they are short, and then we can get on and have some fun, because I've got to get this out of the way, because I'm going to be thinking about it. And I don't want to be thinking about him really on my birthday. It's that is not what birthdays are supposed to be about. Thinking of people that really want to do you harm and all of that. So let's find which one it is. This is the initial answer, but I didn't think it would progress from here. So As you can see, it is legit from streaming itself.
Can't really say.
Hey, DJ, can you make it bigger?
Better? So, Mr. Art Hostage, I found out in the matter of 10 seconds whilst talking to StreamYard electronically what are the potential reasons why an account would be suspended for 2 weeks, and they said it was because you broke the terms and conditions of StreamYard. Nobody hacked your account, to stop bloody lying and getting other people into trouble. Just get me the terms and agreements now. But you pretty much answered my question, which is my gut feeling. You are a liar. You can't even tell the truth. Blaming other people for your mistakes. Disgraceful. I just hope your subs actually listen to this, because you are a dishonest person. You can't even come clean and say, "Oh, I made a mistake and I got my account blocked." So if you broke the terms of service on StreamYard, that means you broke the terms of service on YouTube. So watch out, because you may lose that account too. Have a nice evening.
Fascinating. Hello?
Because that's what Art Hostage has been saying. Just literally got off of as you can see, the live chat with a lovely guy called Christian from StreamYard. And I just put a question to him about what potentially he gets from a 2-week ban from StreamYard, because that's what Art Hostage has been saying. And this is what when in the chat. I mean, he said he couldn't get any answers from StreamYard. Well, I got it within 2 seconds. So scrolling down gently now, terms and conditions of StreamYard. And I said that he was blaming hackers and even you guys for sabotage, which he did. And he said, "Did you receive a notice that your account was suspended?" I said, "No, but he did, but I think he lied about it." He asked for the YouTube channels. I gave them. He went through it. He said he's going to pass it up to his superiors. He said if he's going through live through YouTube and stuff, they can't do anything about that, but I can report it directly to YouTube. So I may do that just because it's my birthday and I can. Because you have been very nasty to me and I've done nothing to you. Well, I have now by basically pointing out the bloody truth, which you never do. I am producing receipts again. This is quite hard holding a phone and trying to work the mouse at the same time. Now, he said up here, so I will scroll back up, hang on a sec. It's a little bit. Right. He said, "My superiors will review the content on his channel further. I'm not certain how the length of bans is determined. Usually, if I recall correctly, bans are permanent, not only 2 weeks. So it looks as though, Art, that you're not getting your StreamYards back at all. And you can see that this is a genuine StreamYards chat. It's a StreamYards page, look. I haven't hacked it. It is a StreamYard page. Nothing hacked, nothing dodgy there. So, like I say, the actual first video I just made before this one, I didn't have all of this. He gave me this information quite quickly afterwards, which I wasn't actually expecting him to do that. But you haven't been honest with your subscribers. So I'm going to let them know what time of day it is. You know what I'm saying? Because you won't. Oh, and the paperwork is coming as well. So you know, you're not only going to like obviously have a permanent ban on StreamYards, by the way, because it is permanent according to StreamYards. That's what they're telling me. Well, I may not speak to YouTube. I may speak to YouTube. Let's see how it goes. Let's see if we can like squeeze an apology out of you, say for example, because you actually owe me more than one apology for the things you've said, because I've done nothing to you except from now because I've spoken to StreamYard. I just wanted to get a legit answer because what you were saying did not make sense. It didn't ring true to me because I've been with StreamYards a while now and they've never done this to me. So let's get rid of the chat. Don't need that anymore. But like I say, you can see it's a legit StreamYard page. And I've had a lovely birthday so far. Have a great day, Art. So, what do you guys think? You've actually seen the truth with your own eyes. How can you deny that? Hey, Cortals.
Fantastic.
Well, I don't think he's going to be very happy with that, but the truth hurts, doesn't it?
Couldn't that happen to a nicer guy?
Dear. Well, yeah, this wouldn't have happened if he hadn't lied. I mean, for goodness sake, all he needed to have said, look, I made a mistake. I've got my account blocked and not blame anybody else. But he couldn't resist himself, could he? He blamed myself, Marshall, Plastic. You didn't get the blame, Eddie. Thank goodness he didn't bring you into it. But the rest of us got the blame. Oh, yeah. And I am sick and tired of getting the blame for all of this stuff when I have got nothing to do with it.
Suffice to say that's what they call karma.
Well, not quite. I've got some unfinished business in regards to karma. If you get what I'm saying.
I know. There's a bit to go. I know that.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Like 100%. Like there's a bit to go, but like it's the tip of the iceberg, shall we say? And,
yeah. I think by the time we finish, there won't be an iceberg. It'll be obliterated, but it is, isn't it, really? But yeah, you can only blame somebody for so long before they think, right, enough is enough now. Because I've proved time and time again, not just for Art, but for other people that I haven't done this stuff. And, you never get an apology or anything for it. And it's like, why on earth not? It doesn't hurt them to say sorry. It actually shows, that you're, a proper man or a woman to actually admit when you're wrong. Well, I think so. I don't know what everybody else thinks about it, but
oh yeah, I mean it's actually it's actually like freeing to know, like, and refreshing to know that you have a clear conscience,
Oh, my conscience is very clear. Because, like I say, I have never done anything to the guy at all. I was pleasant as anything to him, in fact. And then all that stuff with the Discord group and him starting attacking Cool Tools and that. And I was like, whoa, he's changing here. And I thought, nah, I don't want to be part of this. So that's why I backed away from it all. But to actually get clicks and views and use me as clickbait, it was dragging me back into it. So how do you think about it now, dragging me into it? Because I always get to the truth. I won't stop until I find the truth. I've just done it just now. I mean, your mistake, Art, was this, when you turned around and said that I can't get any answers from StreamYard, because I had a query with StreamYard a few days ago, and I went onto their live chat and they sorted it out within 2 minutes. So I know that they're there all the time. So I knew that was a lie. So you told like one lie pretty quickly, and then you started blaming all these other people. So I thought, right, you're just coming out with lie after lie after lie after lie. Now let's now give you a few doses of truth and see if you like that, and see if your subscribers like it too, because this just proves that you're a liar. Because this came from StreamYard, it's not me. That's all I'm saying. So it could be coming with YouTube now, because like I say, I've looked at their terms of service on both, and they're very much the same. So I don't know. And they are very similar on other platforms as well in regards to hate speech and racism and all of that sort of stuff. So I don't think you'll be safe on any platform, because you come after the wrong people.
And what's his phrase? Come ahead. Oh, we're coming ahead, son. Oh, we're coming ahead.
You can grab your knickers and put that in your pipe and smoke it.
Smoking knickers. Oh my God.
That'll teach them.
And you don't need pistachios for that.
Make sure there's nicotine in those knickers.
Hey, right. So I've got to ask this question.
Happy birthday.
Yeah, you bastard. How on earth would you get the bloody nicotine in someone's knickers? I mean, for goodness sake.
Well, I figured, you know, it's...
Well, right is the expert for that.
I want an answer, right? Come on now. How the hell?
Inquiring minds need to know.
Well, I figured this guy's got a shitty attitude. I just figured I'd just mention that, you know.
Well, because it's so relevant. Oh my God. Oh, bloody hell.
Did I tell you I was a brain surgeon at age 2?
You'd be highly qualified. Oh dear.
And then he says he's untouchable, you know.
I am letting you nowhere near my knicker drawer, because I'm getting nicotine everywhere. My goodness me. Oh, there was something. I'm going to say this because it was so bizarre.
Happy birthday.
Like you. I mean, it's a little bit dark, but it's very, very strange indeed that I was getting ready to go out earlier on, and I actually moved some clothes around because I actually got hurt with one of the drawers because it was a bit stiff. So I actually moved some stuff out, so it'd be easier for me. And I went into that drawer, and I found some guy's wallet that I've never met in my life. Bank cards and everything in there. In my old underwear drawer. How the fuck did that get in there? I mean,
Inquiring minds want to know.
well, it was around the time I was getting stalked. So it was actually photographic ID of several things. It was like a provisional driver's license, bank cards, and everything. And I'm like, who the hell is this? What the fuck is this doing here? It like freaked me the hell out, to say the least. It was like really bad. And Tonkin was here, and I said, because I thought it might have been his. He might have put it in there for safekeeping or whatever, so he didn't lose it because it's a top drawer. And it's just mad. And he opens it up and looks at it, and he pulls out these IDs and shows me it, and I'm like, oh my days. So it's a little bit of a weird one, isn't it, guys? I mean, how the hell did that wallet get in my house for a start? And how the hell did it get in my old underwear drawer? It was buried in there, obviously, because I would have seen it a lot sooner. But so obviously the guy's going to get his wallet back eventually, but it's obviously got to go to the police first, because the only reason it could have got in here is that somebody broke in here and put it in here.
How are you going to explain that to the police?
I don't know how I'm going to explain this one to the cops.
We have to get Barbara on the case.
Yes. I'm sure she'll be able to find out for $20. Oh dear! But
she only does 5 cents on Fridays.
I love it when she.
Well, as I'm her pimp, she may do it for free for me. I don't know.
I love it when she pulls dances. Barbara's great.
Hey, Guru, how you doing? Well, Guru, over here we say knickers rather than panties and all of that stuff. It's knickers or drawers. You know?
Or as the English will call it, long johns.
Or underwear.
Hey up, are you saying that you think that I wear long johns?
Do you have the buttons in the back? Inquiring people want to know. Oh.
I think long johns with my height, they're too bloody big. I'd be tripping over my own backside.
They'd be trousers to you.
I think it'd be a bit more than that, even. Actually, even though I am a bit of a shorty, but I've got long legs, which is a bit peculiar, really. But I actually measured them against my other stepfather. Not because it gets a bit confusing now, because I have 2 stepfathers. All of a sudden, it's like, oh shit. The one that married my mum after my English dad. I'll just call him English dad, so that way you won't all get confused, because I'm confused myself. Yeah, don't you guys? I actually measured my legs against him, and his legs were only a couple of inches longer than mine, and he's 6'3", and I'm 5'3". So work that one out. It's a bit of a weird one for sure, but I don't know what to say about that. I mean, why on earth do you guys have to bloody well turn my streams left field again? Talking about bloody knickers all of a sudden and nicotine in them and some weird stuff.
I cannot tell a lie. Eddie did it.
I tell you,
Barbara has corrupted me.
Oh, Barbara corrupts everybody. That's her job. But next, Clint will be bringing food into it, and then it'll get really weird. But obviously, I don't want to get this guy into trouble because I don't think the actual person that the wallet belonged to would be stupid enough to break into my house and leave his wallet like that in one of my drawers. I don't mean like nick as in knickers. I mean like drawers you pull out of a unit. Exactly, I have to clarify that one because you're going to think that the guy left his bloody wallet in my knickers or something. It's ridiculous.
This is getting better. Keep talking.
AJ
Are you writing this down,
I'm
Eddie?
not mentioning carrier bags. You cheeky sod.
Are you writing this down, Eddie? You're going to have a test on this tomorrow. Oh
yeah. I have 2 notebooks all ready to go for this live stream alone.
Only 2? I'm slacking. Oh dear.
Well, I mean,
I could get out the Kama Sutra and make it really interesting if you want.
Oh yeah, that'd be thrilling for sure.
I don't think my back would be able to cope with that tonight. I can think of a few of pictures in there, but not all of them. I mean, we could have a quiz like how many like positions in that book have you guys got through? Seriously. Because that'd be a question, and I'd want honest answers.
Go ahead, Eddie.
I'm about halfway through. Where do you write?
I don't answer questions.
You are a chicken shit, by the way. Guru's saying check your email.
Oh, is Guru? Okay, hold on. I gotta drop down then, but I'll be right back. Okay.
All right.
Right back.
He's probably getting his copy of the Kama Sutra now, just to check.
Yeah, hold on.
I mean, we're going to have to invent a few for Rights and his missus to actually include a skillet in there. I mean, that'd be interesting, wouldn't it? Yeah, getting panned while you're while his missus is turning his phone upside down, he's getting panned at the same time.
Yeah.
It sounds all right. Hey, PP, how you doing?
He's on a Pan Am flight, so he is.
Oh, I didn't even bloody put the link. Oh, I am so stupid.
That's okay, it happens.
Oh, I thought you were going to say something else then. You're not that brave tonight, then, are you?
Oh, the night is young.
Oh, you're still not that brave, though, are you?
Well, you're an Irishman, so be careful.
Well, I'm actually not in a bad mood, so you'll probably be quite safe. I don't know. Who knows? He may have gone for pistachios. He may have gone for a lot of things.
Yeah.
I don't think he's gone for a Tommy Tank. For goodness sake! Jesus Christ!
Who said that?
Who do you think said that? He's walking off laughing. You cheeky git.
Oh.
Hey, Sophie, how are you doing, darling? I hope all is good and that. I better pin this link at some point, otherwise I'm going to forget to bloody well keep on putting it up there. Oh dear. It is what it is, though, isn't it? Let's pin it now. If I can actually find my bloody mouse properly, and there we go. How you doing, Soph, anyway? Everything okay? That's been a little while, because I did need quite a bit of time off, because like literally, Eddie and a few other people can attest this, I did not have a voice at all. I mean, I did sound like three blokes in one. Hello.
Oh yeah.
How are you doing?
Hey, Jay, how are you,
I'm
sir?
fine, thanks.
Hey, Jay. You all right?
Yes, thanks.
No, I said...
Oh, sorry.
I know, you're all right. Jay's in the chat. Actually, would it be better if I called him Jason rather than Jay? Because
Yeah, it's
you
confusing.
might... Okay.
Yeah, happy birthday, by the way.
Oh, thank you.
Sweet
Hi,
Jason.
I mean, what on earth would you do if you came home and found somebody's wallet in your underwear drawer? I mean, it's a little bit of a weird one, isn't it?
Yeah, first of all, I'd wonder what was going on.
Exactly.
Second thing, and I know that Catherine wouldn't do this, who's she been with?
Sure. Like I say, but back because of the dates of the ID and that.
Yeah.
It was, like I say, it was around the time when that guy was messing with my head, and I think it's possibly him trying to put the blame on someone else. Possibly, I don't know.
It does make you wonder.
But it might be an idea if the police spoke to him to find out if he knows this guy in particular. Because how on earth did this guy get this guy's wallet in the first place? It's a little bit of a situation, isn't it?
Exactly.
Hey, Raver. Oh, it just blew my mind earlier on, but like when I found it, I was like, "What the hell is this?" Well, it's certainly not mine because it's a man's wallet, and women don't find men's wallets in their underwear drawer every bloody day of the week.
The mind boggles. That's all I can say.
I am not that kind of female that dates people every single day of the week, and different people, that is. I mean, yeah, I don't have a big black phone book of people, for goodness sake. No, it's not like that, but it's got to be sorted out. And I'd like the guy to get his wallet back, because I'd say he's got his provisional and all that in it. It's got loads of ID, and if I was a shady person, I could have done a lot with that.
Yeah.
I mean, there's like 5 different cards in there, for goodness sake. Yeah, I did find a man's wallet. It was... I sort of explained earlier on. My actual unit that I was using, the top drawer gets a bit stiff, so I moved the majority of my underwear into a different drawer so that it was easier for me, so I wasn't hurting my back each time. So I wasn't really using that drawer too much, and it was in there. So I opened it to try and find something else, and I found that guy's wallet, and I'm like, what the fuck? So I don't know. Exactly what the hell. I said that and a few other things, believe me, but it is a very weird one, because like I said, at the time, like photographs had moved around and other things. Underwear went missing, like brand new underwear and stuff like that. And I knew somebody had been in my house because I'm not a smoker. And this particular guy would smoke menthol cigarettes, and I'd get a faint whiff through my house of menthol. And I'm like, where the hell did that come from? That's nuts. I
Can I have
anticipate you okay.
Can I have a wallet back, please?
Can you have what? Oh,
Can I have a
your
wallet?
wallet. Bloody hell. I don't want to like sound racist, but the actual guy's picture, he looks like he's a Muslim or he's got darker skin. The man that was stalking me was white and European, so it's not the same guy, definitely not. But it just makes some mind go to places where you don't want it to go. But
yeah.
I just thought I'd bring that up and see what you guys thought about it, because that is one of the weirdest things that's happened to me in a while, and it's like
it's unnerving to say the least.
Unnerving. Yeah, it didn't do my PTSD any good, put it that way. Jesus Christ. I was shaking for a little bit because I was like, has this person been in my house since? Or but I thought no, because the actual police changed the locks, and I've changed the locks a further 2 times for other reasons, so highly doubtful.
They might never make no money.
Nice try, though.
Yeah, I tried. Damn guy had to have a picture on it.
I know you were trying. You were trying so very hard.
I was going to say, thanks, Whites, for scaring the life out of me, you bastard.
He was trying so very hard to buy them pistachios, you know.
So, who exactly did you bribe in the UK to break in my house and go through my knicker drawer and put their wallet in there? Come on, then.
His wife.
I can believe that, actually. She's brave enough, sure, but how the hell did she get past the dog for a start? That's what I want to know, her secret right there. No.
You got him chicken.
In stealth mode.
Well, your wife or the dog?
I'm so skinny when I turn sideways, no one sees me.
Bollocks! I think even Stevie Wonder would see you, for goodness sake. I was only kidding with that, by the way.
I'm not worried about that. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday.
Yeah, it's... Well, the fact of it is, it's my anniversary today as well. It's like, oh, for goodness sake.
Double entendre, kill.
Well, see, it always happens in 3, so doesn't it? So I've got like 15 minutes for something else bad to happen.
I've just seen what Nude Guru's put in the chat.
Yeah, Barbara like that.
Oh my God!
What do you say?
Right.
I can't.
Barbara has the pistachios on sale.
I will put it on the screen. There you go. Signed and used by who?
When it comes,
they come.
Whose knickers are you trying to get rid of here?
That's New Guru for you.
Guru doesn't wear underwear, so he's out of the question. Well, actually, it might have been Barbara that got in here and probably borrowed some of mine to actually make some money off of. She's always going on about commission, so she's taking her commission in my bloody underwear. Right.
No.
Well, it's not a bad thing, really, is it?
Did I ever tell you I was an investigator? Let me check into this for you.
It did hit. Well, I've got hot water, but they've got to come round and bleed the rest of the radiators, which would be done.
You get to fuel all of our
any
sisters.
time.
They
But I do have a new boiler, yes, and it's half working. Half is better than nothing.
Jeez, man. Wow.
Well, I didn't have I had a non-working boiler for like going on 5 years now, so it's like, half working is better than nothing. But the really bad thing of it is,
So it's like luxury for you.
Well, quite having hot water is luxury, isn't it? But,
Yeah.
Family event.
But the actual cheeky gits didn't even tell me what gas company I'm under now. I think they just sign me up to any old person, that one will do. They're probably the most expensive rate as well. Cheeky gits. Yeah, you probably got some backhanded commission knowing them. Who knows? You get to choose from all her sisters.
Yeah.
We spend a whole week preparing for the pistachios. Oh my days! Are you saying that they wear the same pair for a whole week? Oh, because that's just so wrong. Or are you saying something else?
Crusty knickers.
I like my knickers. I can always tell when I have to wash. I just throw them against the wall. They stick. I got to change them.
Oh, please don't throw them on your wall because they stick to the ceiling. And I'm not speaking from experience. They are who prepared the knickers together. It was a family event. Oh, bloody hell!
What do you say?
They all prepared knickers together.
It was a family event.
I think Eddie's going to break out in song in a minute saying it's a family affair.
Oh, I got to go to that event.
Oh, dear. Oh, bloody hell. He is going to be the third thing, I think. Just blame Guru, everyone else does. I will let you know when the heating gets sorted properly because I think I might throw a parade. A parade through London saying that they finally fixed my boiler. Yay! It only took them 5 years. For fuck's sake. I bet that is the longest job they probably had on their books for 5 years. I'd like to know what their excuse was, what they couldn't read my name. Not exactly hard. I really can't bloody say. Oh dear. This is even worse.
I know.
I'm going to throw up in a minute. I am going to throw up on my keyboard, and that would be a really bad thing, Guru, you git. That'll be my 8th laptop because my cats seem to break them all the time constantly, and they've been really good with this one. So all it would take is me to throw up on it, and it would probably break it for sure. I was going to ask, so apart from the auditing and that, what are you planning to do in Belfast?
That
How many times are you going to get handcuffed?
I don't know.
Oh, whip me, hit me, oh, handcuff me, oh, do it.
No, right. He's part of the A1 community.
Yeah.
That's what I was getting at. I wasn't
What's
getting
it?
into any kinky business, for
Oh,
goodness sake.
shit. Damn, I always lose.
Well, I suppose you can't ever tell with me sometimes, because sometimes I do go there and other times I don't, you know. but this time it was a genuine soft question.
I have to ask you, what is an A1 community?
Auditing.
Oh.
They actually go round to cop shops and say,
A1 Sheridan. A1 Sheridan.
Yeah.
It's basically making sure that the
Police do their jobs properly.
Yeah, counsellors, police, all the professions that are basically doing their jobs and all of that, making sure they're following the law, our rights, following GDPR, which is
Oh, he's like the first auditor then. First auditor?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Congratulations there, AJ. That's a hard business right there.
Yep. Yeah.
Wow, is that hard?
Well, it makes it even harder when you're in a chair as well, because people think that you're weak then, and then they take the piss, I think. But I would say that it's the exact opposite, because you have to go through so much more. Your mind is a lot stronger than most.
Exactly.
So that makes you more lethal than most.
I give you credit, AJ. I really do. Give you a lot of credit.
Yep. So far, I've only been pulled twice by the police in the car. That's it. I've not been.
I was going to ask, was she fit? Or he? Who knows?
No. No.
But even twice is bad enough. They shouldn't have pulled you at all.
Twice in 15 days.
Oh, she must have really liked him. Was it the same cop?
No. One was local to where I am, and the other one was up just on the Norfolk-Suffolk border.
Oh, was he with Jem and that then?
We were on our way up there at the time.
Yeah, they've got something out for her and her boyfriend, haven't they? Because I've actually watched their channels now, and it's like, how many times are they going to go after her? It's over and over and over, isn't it? For the past, 5 years or something, they've been doing it.
Yeah. Which is part of, when I saw the one where she was actually thrown off the steps of her local police station.
I did not like that.
That's what got me involved in the first place, because that was not on. She was then arrested.
Terrible. And when they pulled her out of her kitchen window. I mean, what was that about?
Yeah. 4:30 in the morning that was, and that was armed response as well, all because Cambridge wanted to have a chat with her.
Are you saying that they turned up with guns at 4:30 in the morning?
Yes, that was an
or tasers.
I'd like to ask one question. Does the constables, I guess you call them, do they have qualified immunity?
No.
No.
There's a lot of corruption going on in that police force up in Norwich, which is what I'm investigating.
Would that come under SO19, or is that just London SO19?
All the different forces have got their own armed response.
See, I do not like guns and that, so.
No, I've had them come out to me a few times when I've been auditing, especially outside MI6.
Well, I had a seizure at opposite MI5, and they thought there's something dodgy was going on.
Yeah,
I couldn't believe what a place to have a seizure. Bloody hell.
Yeah.
I didn't even realise I was like opposite there at the time. I was trying to get home and frothing at the mouth and everything. And they thought that I'd like swallowed something to harm everyone. Bloody idiots.
There's a thing that I've seen lately. A lot of bailiffs are entering
Overstepping the mark.
homes
Yeah.
lately, and one in particular that I've seen, like the person who was defending our home, was actually like they assaulted the bailiff, or was accused of assaulting the bailiff.
Yeah, I know when they turned up at mine.
Oh, I watched that video as well. That was bad.
I know.
They actually pushed
And
you.
the police threatened to arrest Catherine.
Oh yeah, I saw.
Yeah, just.
So what actually happened with that? Because I think I think you said that you
apparently
paid the bill.
they arrested a woman, so I don't know what happened after that. Or
I was talking about like AJ's missus, because I thought I heard that you'd already paid that bill.
We had. I had paid that fine. Or because I went into a bus gate without realising. And it was paid literally, I think it was a couple of days after I got the original fine through the post. Excuse me.
Oh, that's all right.
And then still getting letters. And then the bailiffs turned up.
I think that woman was a bit shifty, if you ask me. She just didn't want to know.
She wouldn't even identify.
No. He didn't either, did he?
He did.
Oh, I didn't see that bit. All I saw when he pushed you, put his foot in the door to 4th century, so that you can't get him out your house then. So I wouldn't have even opened the bloody door. I would have opened a window.
Yeah.
But I suppose when you just get up in the morning and that, you don't think about it, do you?
No, I know. And that copper that threatened to arrest Catherine was the same one that pulled me in the car on the way home from shopping. No, not shopping.
Dear.
We've been auditing. We've been out locally auditing, did a little bit of shopping on the way home. And we're literally round the corner from here when we got pulled.
So you haven't had much luck with that cop then?
No. Complaint's gone into Hertfordshire Constabulary about that. I've not heard anything. And I've got HNK involved with the bailiffs.
Yeah, I've got them involved with when the police broke in mine for the welfare check and gave me the Rona.
Mm.
And then when the council asked them to come up here to break my door down when they didn't have an appointment or anything, and they left me with a broken door for a week after I'd just been assaulted. I mean, what kind of idiot does that? So they are very keen to get this sorted. They're saying that's bloody well out of order, so I would certainly say so.
Yeah, I should hear, I think it's about the end of the month, what the bailiffs are saying.
Yeah, it takes a while, doesn't it?
Yeah, then they're going to K are going to decide what they're going to do after that. But we want to get our money back for a start.
Well, of course. And a bit more.
Yeah. Because I sent them the unedited version of the video.
Well, because you couldn't put the unedited one on YouTube.
No, because
yeah, I get you.
The bits which were edited, they were giving out personal details.
Right, I can understand that. And you don't want everybody on here knowing everything about you, really.
Exactly.
But, you know, for a person that has issues, as in disabled conditions and that, they shouldn't be even putting a finger on you, yet alone pushing you about and stuff like that. I mean, they wouldn't exactly do that to an OAP, surely.
I wouldn't put it.
Or would? Well, I was going to say, or would they?
Yeah, because those so-called warrants are not even legal.
I've heard about that. It's supposed to be wet ink warrants from a court.
Yep.
Signed by a judge. In regards to common law, is it not?
Yeah, they just go to a mass mail centre in Northampton where they're just issued. Unsigned. No stamp. And they think they can do with it.
So, in regards, because as you're in here, what would you give like the viewers as advice if they have any bailiffs? Obviously, don't open the door.
Definitely don't open the door.
No, I'm going to definitely say that one. And don't open the door to the cops unless they've got a warrant either.
Exactly.
I've learnt that one. But not that I'm a criminal or anything like that, but they are shady.
Yep. That's true.
And what else would you advise in regard? Because like I say, you do this all the time. I don't mean like get nicked and all of that. I mean like be around people that do this all the time, and you pick up things, don't you?
Yeah. If you're not sure, get advice.
Hey, Purple.
Hi, Purple. Yeah.
You're coming up to join us. You reprobate.
Yep. That's basically it. If you don't know much about it, then there's a lot of videos on YouTube. Check out the videos from the auditors that know what they're doing.
Well, a lot of them have different styles.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to think the best ones to follow. The laughing auditor is okay. PTTP is very good.
Yeah, he's good. AB, Audit in Britain, he's brilliant.
He's gone a little bit rude lately, I think. Yeah, he's lost his initial cheekiness and that.
The way he's been treated recently.
No, I can believe that.
Yeah. Trying to think who else there is. Bannerman.
Yeah, I haven't really watched his videos in a little while. There's too many of them. You'd be watching YouTube 24/7, wouldn't you?
Yeah, I know. That is the problem.
There's a couple of good ones that go out with drones, isn't there?
Yeah, DJ Audits.
Yeah, with his electric bike.
Yeah, he's good. I've actually worked with him.
All right.
Did a couple
I couldn't imagine you getting on his bike and him giving you a bunk up. That would be that'd be a bit funny.
No, we actually did the Whittington Sugar Beet Factory and Cannabis Farm.
Would you you mean, Purple? You didn't have any sanity to lose. Cheeky sod.
Yeah. Yeah, DJ's good. He knows the law. He's been doing it a while.
Yeah. Is it Northern Audits as well that goes up with a drone?
Yeah, he does.
What's his name? Tornable Obstacle or something like that. Obstacle.
I haven't seen that one.
I got to ask AJ something. AJ.
Yeah.
I'd like to ask you one thing to go back. How good do you have to be? No, I should put it this way. How many times do you go in jail before you become good? Coming out of it. No, I mean, seriously, I'm not being facetious. I'm just really serious about that. How many? Yeah.
I nearly choked on my polo then, you arsehole.
Well, inquiring minds want to know, like me.
Perfect, as they say.
Oh, yeah, that could have been so. That could have been taken so cheekily and rude, like I took it.
Yep.
And I did as well because he had that cheeky chuckle.
Learn which sections of the law you need to know, and
it is optical turnkey. Yeah.
Optical turnkey always calls everyone turds.
Yeah. Oh, lovely.
He's good.
He's actually a nice guy.
He is.
Yeah, I can quite well believe that, actually.
Yeah, he is a nice guy. I'm just trying to think who else there is. I'm meeting up with CJ Audits of Northern Ireland when we're out in Belfast. He's good. He's going to show me around how they do things in Belfast in Northern Ireland.
Yeah.
There's a couple different bits of legislation I need to learn, which is different to England, but most of it's still the same.
Uh-huh.
So,
there, isn't it?
See how they cope with someone in a wheelchair.
Yeah, that's why I want to go to Hendon.
Yeah,
in a way.
Find anything out.
No, it's okay. I mean, when I go down to do my other, I mean, I can talk about it when we actually like do some teamed up work or whatever, because that would be pretty interesting, I think.
Yeah. Anyway, when we're Belfast, we're hoping to meet up with you, Eddie. It probably won't be Saturday because of having to drive up to Belfast to find the apartment where we're staying.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we'll probably, myself and Wright's friend will probably come down and see you during the week.
Oh, yeah.
He lives in Dublin, so
I know, it's only...
it'll be good.
And I've got my toll pass, so I don't have to pay the tolls.
Oh, that's all right then.
Ooh, I got an idea. Ooh, good. Hey, Eddie, learn as much as you can from AJ out of here. So when me and you get together, you be my backup man. If I go to the men's jail, get me out. If I go to a female's jail, forget about it. Just let me in there. just let me in there. I can suffer that.
It's okay. We'll have the frying pan for you.
Hey, Purple. You all right?
Hello, Vix. Yeah, I'm cool. I'm all right. How you all doing?
No, not too bad, actually. I had a bit of a mad day, but it's in every day a mad one in one way or another.
Yeah, it is. Unexpected things come along, don't they? And you got to deal with them or avoid them.
Unexpected things. Such as, come on, we want examples now.
Oh, well, it was a nice one today, actually. I had yesterday I had no money in my account. I was overdrawn by about £10. I thought, oh bollocks, probably won't get paid till Friday. And I checked my bank account today, my balance, and I've got like 20, almost 20 quid in there, and I'm like, where did that come from?
Hey
But,
up.
you know, I won't question it too long because the money's in there. So I'm just like, right, I'm all out of tobacco. I'm going to get some tobacco. So I looked along the shop, got some cheap tobacco, and it's all good.
I'm lucky I don't smoke, so I don't have to worry about that. But yeah.
Oh, good for you. You're probably healthier for it.
Well, I've got enough issues going on, ain't I, without all of that shit. Really.
Yeah, I guess. So that was nice.
Cigarettes and booze are so expensive, but what is the point?
Yeah, well, I get cheap tobacco, duty free, so it's about half price. It's still good quality.
Yeah, I suppose.
Anyway, where have you been? I haven't seen you around these YouTube streets for a while.
I've had COVID.
Really?
And Eddie and Bites will tell you how bad my voice was. I mean, they couldn't understand me half the time. So
you still sound a bit croaky.
I am a little bit, but I'm so much better than I was. I mean, this is like 99% better, believe it or not.
Did it affect your taste?
It affected a lot of things. It was nasty.
Oh. So it's all gone now, is it?
No, not fully. I'm near enough there, but I'm not contagious anymore, so I can go out and do things. But I still get hot and cold, and my taste buds are still messed up. I keep on blacking out.
Oh shit! Did you isolate?
Yeah, I did. Yeah. So it's like, what the heck?
Yeah.
I think I'm immune to COVID. I don't think I can get it.
Lucky you.
Yeah, I had tests. I used to have regular tests in 2020, 2021 from the NHS. They used to send someone around every couple of weeks for like 25. You just give me 25 quid, and then, well, test me. I never had it. I never tested positive, and I wasn't careful. I used to shake people's hands, used to hug people, whatever. So I don't know. I just think I've got a healthy immune system, so I think that's why I didn't get it.
It's all tactical scares. That's all it is.
Strange.
It's all tactical scares. It's tactical scares. Go on. Sorry about that, DJ.
Yeah, probably. I don't really believe in it, to be honest.
Strange. It is
What's that, Bex?
It's just strange, if you ask me. All of it.
Yeah.
It's
very strange.
I'd say the actual first time I caught it, it was the old Bill that gave it to me, and the last time I caught it was the paramedics gave it to me. So it's like, bloody hell.
Wow. That sounds like a really good story, or even a song. The police gave me COVID. The police gave me COVID, but I didn't die. Oh, something like that, like a punk song.
Get the camera ready, Eddie.
Going down really well. I'll get Eddie to write it. There you go.
Get the camera ready. Get the camera ready, Eddie. We're making a movie on this.
Let's give me some lyrics.
I don't know whether you've seen this, but it's from Guru. It's about Barbara. Hang on, I'll put it on the screen.
That is funny.
Uh-oh, what's Guru saying here?
Says Barbara talked to the jail on your behalf, and you her clout to get you a better deal. I mean, her clout, that's serious clout. They will send you to the tranny cell.
Oh my God!
You get the best of both worlds.
Thanks, dude. Thanks, dude.
Is that a joke? That'll be a joke, right?
Oh yeah, it is. Yeah, dude's a good person.
I mean, I think some people put in my bloody chat. For goodness sake.
Barbara will always look after you.
This is an over 18 stream anyway. This one, so yeah. So I think that'd be okay. I mean, you haven't said anything like too off the scale.
Only nude.
I think Guru, because other people might think, "What the fuck," you know.
I've been marked.
I call him nudie. That's the like.
Now you get to be. I thought that said woke up, as in like woke, not as in awake.
That's why you put it in inverted commas.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Was that Jesus Christ? Don't drop the soap. I wouldn't be dropping anything. Your jaws, the soap, or any such things.
Yeah, always keep your back to the wall.
Oh, Barbara has drilled a few holes in the wall, so that doesn't apply.
I love Barbara.
Yeah,
I bet you do.
Oh yeah.
It's funny though, people say that.
Discounts.
Don't drop the soap and bums against the wall and all that shit. But I was in prison
too, eh?
I was in prison for a month and a half. I never saw any sex or drugs.
Well, that's just talking about Barbara. Shit.
That's in the wrong place.
Barbara says that to me all the time.
I think it will depend on the prison, doesn't it?
Yeah, I guess.
I've spoken to a few people that have been in Nick and all of that, and they've seen it all. Drugs get smuggled in, but by the actual staff.
They say that's what people say, that prisons are full of drugs, but I never saw any. I just smoked tobacco. I didn't even see any. Didn't even have a sniff of weed or anything.
Oh.
Maybe if I'd stayed there longer, people would have trusted me a bit more, and I would have seen more. But
a month and a half isn't very long, is it? I thought it'd take you a few months to get trusted.
Yeah, I couldn't even get a job. I couldn't even get work because it wasn't long enough. The waiting list was longer.
Yeah, well, it would be. I mean, there aren't that many jobs in prisons, are there?
No, not really. No, just cooking and stuff, doling out the food,
cleaning.
Well, are you actually into like cooking and all that stuff, or would you be poisoning the inmates?
No way. Poisoning my fellow man. I wouldn't do that.
No, I didn't mean deliberately. Bloody hell.
I'm a good cook. I like cooking.
Yeah.
Yeah, but in regards to prison, though, what kind of ingredients would you get to cook with? That's what I was sort of like getting at.
No, I didn't see the kitchen, so I guess they just give them whatever.
Look, surely, though, you'd be able to tell what's in the food by you eating it.
It's pretty basic. It wasn't like 5-star cuisine.
Oh, obviously not, but bloody hell.
Occasionally get an ice cream on Saturdays or something. Like they call it cornetto.
Well, that's pretty posh, isn't it?
Yeah, a lot of people eat better in prison than they do on the outside.
No, it doesn't surprise me. especially now
Food
with
provided.
people going to food banks and stuff.
Mm.
Yeah.
It's pretty bad, and it's getting worse.
I know. I've got a food bank for tomorrow. Got it all arranged.
Well, Rice was he sent me something on WhatsApp about the actual banks and that changing over the monetary system soon.
Mm.
And he said it's the UK version because it's been happening in the States, and I think they're closer to it than we are, but it's coming over here.
What, you mean they're getting rid of cash?
Yeah.
Well, that's going to cause problems. They can't get rid of cash because there's certain things you can only buy with cash.
I agree, but I mean, I'm not abdicating for everybody to sort of like do this, but I think if enough of the country sort of like said bollocks to that, how on earth would the authorities cope if the whole country came out and said hell no?
They'd be screwed. The corporations will be screwed.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm telling you now, if that happened over here, Ireland would certainly get involved in that. And then more countries and more countries, you know.
I think the first thing we need to do is stop voting. So it only encourages them. You know, politicians.
Yes and no, but then
they're not worth encouraging. A bunch of fucking corrupt sons of bitches.
Think about it though. There's a lot of people that would vote, and then they vote them for themselves anyway. So they'd only be able to vote themselves in.
Mm.
So that wouldn't really work.
Now, if that did happen, there'd be riots. I'm just thinking back to the 1990 when we had the poll tax riots.
Yeah, that worked. That was people power in effect.
What about those riots in Tottenham?
Well, believe it or not, that's what they're waiting for is a big protest so they can put martial law into everybody. That's exactly what they're waiting for.
Yeah.
Hold on. I'm a government activist. I've been reading up on all this stuff. I got a lot of videos.
What if the actual veterans were like saying hell no to this as well? Then they'd be screwed.
If people sat on their ass and didn't do a damn thing, just stay at home, didn't buy anything, get yourself prepped, ready, buy food, and let them suffer about 2 or 3, 6 months. When they start hurting for money, they'll start begging then. But people won't do that.
No. I can't see it. People like their lifestyles too much, and that isn't a bad thing. Of course not, because a lot of people like structure and all that in their life. It helps you, with your mental health and all of that. So I can see it from that point of view. But I mean, what would you say is the right way of doing this? I mean,
get off the grid. Go to Mother Nature, where you get free food and free water. You just got to learn how to do it, like your forefathers did.
The thing is, right in this country, because it's so overpopulated over here, I don't think that would be feasible in the time frame. If we'd have started like doing this like 15 years ago, maybe, and then not let every Tom, Dick, and Harry over here.
True.
I'm not saying that to be nasty. I'm just saying it to be practical because we've got far too many people over here now to cope with it.
Yeah.
Why would you have a home that can only handle 4 people? Then you have 20 people in a home. You can't do it. That's exactly what they want. They want total chaos.
Well, at the moment, right, in some homes where they actually come over, they have 20 people in a home.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
There's
they do.
So much overcrowding and all of that. It's
but what they do with that, though, when a person has enough money to move out, they move out, and then they help the next family.
Yeah, but it's normally like 20 people that don't know each other in the same house.
Yeah, but they stick together.
Yeah.
They stick together. Well, we don't.
Yeah, it's like at the moment with all the migrants coming over. They're housing all the migrants, but there's all the homeless people there, especially veterans, that they're not even doing anything about.
Yeah, we know
Well, you hit
this.
that right.
It's not right.
I am a veteran. They don't do a damn shit for anybody here.
I know. And you get all these migrants coming over, illegal immigrants coming over on boats.
That's the
And
thanks you get for your loyalty and service. You know, that's the thanks.
That's right.
you get.
That's right. I was stupid.
Right.
But I'll tell you what, it was the best education in the world because I found out how demented and crazy these people are in government. They'll kill anybody to get their way. Anybody.
I know.
Yeah. Ask John F. Kennedy.
Yeah.
Right.
Crazy, isn't it?
Yeah.
But I mean, look at the travellers. Look, you know, or the gypsies or whatever. They've tried living off grid as much as possible out of society, and look at the hassle they get. They can't really settle anywhere because they just get, hassled all the time.
Oh, bloody hell.
Moved on.
Yeah.
There's a gentleman out here right now that you looked at. His name is New Guru. He's off grid.
Yes, yeah, I know him quite well. I've followed him on many channels.
He's loving it. Cool. He's loving. You got the pictures he showed me. Unreal. Bears, cougars, where he's at. I went, wow. And he lives off the land.
We could all learn something from him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah. Yeah.
I asked him if I could be his water boy, and he told me no.
But that's Canada. I mean, Canada's a huge country.
Yeah.
Whereas Britain is, kind of tiny in comparison. So what do we do? Move to Canada?
Come on down.
Doesn't sound like a bad idea. I mean, they've legalized cannabis for fuck's sake. So, they've got something right.
It's gonna.
Your government,
few years.
Believe this or not, your government wants to eliminate 6 to 7 billion people on this planet. That's the whole game.
Mm-hmm.
And I have documentation on that in Rumble.
Yeah, and they're doing it. I think they're doing it in so many different ways. Like they're just trying to, make people ill, basically, so they'll die quicker. But I mean, the healthiest will survive, I guess. So
the fluoride in your toothpaste and water.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I don't use fluoride.
That's deadlier than shit. It'll eat through concrete, glass, steel. That's why you have a warning sign in that thing. It says if you swallow, call the hotline.
Mm.
Yeah, most countries don't drink their water. I don't know why we do.
Smart, that is.
Tap water. It's poison.
I should be back in a minute, guys. I've just got to do something. I'll be back in 1 minute.
Yeah.
Okay. When she's gone.
Got an early start.
Before.
Yeah, when she's gone, we'll put another wallet in her drawer. She won't even know it.
Yeah.
Shh. Don't tell her.
Right, I'm gonna have to go myself anyway.
You taking off?
Auditing.
Bedtime is it, AJ?
Yeah, I've got an early start tomorrow with auditing.
Oh, fair enough.
I'll go see your channel, AJ.
You hit
Feel
a
free.
police station.
Yeah. So
Wow. Big respect.
we'll see you in a couple of weeks, Eddie. And we'll catch up soon, Vix, and everyone have a good night.
Good night,
cheers,
AJ.
Nice all.
Good night.
Good luck tomorrow, man.
Oh, have a good night, AJ.
Yeah. Okay,
Don't
we'll
do
do.
anything I wouldn't. I'm teaching people what to do.
Just don't get caught. That's all.
What? Questioning screws about the escaped prisoner from Wandsworth. That was definitely an inside job.
So what was an inside job? Because I just put my headphones back on.
You mean Daniel Khalif?
So
God.
which Nick?
Wandsworth Prison.
Oh,
Yeah.
Daniel
that's
Khalif.
a sketchy place, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
I think that's one of the sketchiest, isn't it? Because it actually Wandsworth. I don't think it's too far from my neck of the woods.
It's not.
Holy shit! I'm going to move immediately. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah.
We'll be soon enough.
Yeah.
I want to be able to like go out and walk my dog and feel safe without without that guy, you know. But yeah,
migrants.
well, maybe now that they look at this wallet situation, because that is just the weirdest thing.
Yeah.
I thought I could come across. I mean, yeah, if you have weird things have happened, sure, but that is definitely up there.
Yeah, definitely. Anyway, on that note, enjoy the rest of your birthday. All 5 minutes of it.
No, that's fine.
I'll catch you soon.
Yeah, definitely. And I will definitely speak to you soon, because I'm starting something up that I think you might want to get in on as well, to a degree.
Yep.
And we can involve the BT police, because they are the worst, in my opinion.
Yeah.
And see how they cope with both of us and a working dog.
Yeah, that will be interesting.
It will, exactly, because I've already had issues with them once, and I don't know why they were giving me shit for. Oh yeah, it was because I wasn't wearing a bloody face nappy.
All those things.
Well, I'm exempt, and I've got one of those things to say so. They were still giving me hassle, asking me questions about my medical conditions and stuff, and I said, I don't have to tell you that. And they were just pushing and pushing and pushing. And I said, would you like my GP's number so he can tell you where to get off? And then they backed off. Oh, it's bad.
That's the way to do it.
Oh, well, you get polite with them enough, and polite only gets you so far.
Yep.
True.
It's like when I was getting off the bus today, and it was packed full of school kids and adult idiots, that I would call them. And I was saying, like, because I couldn't get out the bus, and I was saying, excuse me, and I said, look, if you don't move out of the bloody way, I'm going to start running you over, and I'm not bloody kidding. Everybody started to move.
That's the only way to do it. Anyway.
I could actually hear the bus driver laughing his ass off.
Yeah.
I didn't mean it to be a joke, but shit. Trust me to say something that we're taking it as a joking way. And one guy thought I was actually joking until I nearly rammed him in the ankles. I wasn't joking. I mean, when a bus is packed like that, the bus driver's only got so long to do his journey and whatever, and he's got to take a break as well. So I was trying to get out the bus as quickly as possible and as safely as possible, when there's kids sitting all over the place in places where they're not supposed to be sitting, and I'm like, oh my god, get me out of here now. And then I've got like a bull mastiff as well, so you can imagine how much room that takes up in a bus. And it was a single deck bus as well.
Yeah.
So it weren't good, but they certainly did move, especially when they looked down and saw how big Leo was. So like, I'm getting out of here. No, Clint, you'd be the first one to mention food. Actually, I did mention you mentioning food, so that would have been me.
Right.
Bugger it.
Oh, hold on, guys. Right. Hey, sir, can I borrow $1, please? Change here. I want to go to see Barbara in Japan, please. Can I have a little bit more, please? Thank you. Okay, guys.
$1 to see Barbara in Japan. Are you high?
She's cheap.
Yeah, I'm aware of that, but $1? I know she gives veterans discount, but that's taking the blatant Michael.
All right. Sir, can you come back here, please? Can I have 5, please? Thank you.
She might take pity on you for 5. I don't know. It depends what mood she's in and what her kneecaps are like that day. Because she does need to get some more knee pads, I think. Some Teflon or something.
Is it your birthday today, Vix?
It is, yeah.
I didn't realise.
It was yesterday now because it's 1 minute past, but yeah.
Oh, well, happy birthday. It's your season.
Well, thank you.
Hey, she's 21 years old. She's legal bait now.
It's not polite. It's not polite to ask a lady her age, so I'm not going to. But I am curious, though.
I'm over 40 and that's all I'm saying.
I'm over 42. It's my birthday on Thursday, the 14th.
I was about to say that there were lots of Virgos that I know of that have got birthdays coming up and that have had their birthdays and that.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I mean, I would have said you were a Virgo by the way you are. I picked up on that a while ago, and
it's Virgo season, baby.
It certainly is. Unfortunately for everyone else.
I found out why everybody's born in September. Virgo. I found out finally.
Mm-hmm.
It's cold during summertime or December.
Well, I remember that that live what we did when Clint and Max were in the Mackie D's car park, and they actually locked the doors to the cops. That was funny. Yeah, I like Max, Clint's wife. She's a lovely lady, very funny. But she needs to come on more lives, Clint. You've got to ask her. We were trying do lives a little bit earlier and see if we can get her to come on. And she can take over my panel for a while. How's that? Or would that be a bad idea?
Co-host.
Oh, she wouldn't need a co-host. Oh, that came out blunt. Oh shit! I didn't mean it in that bad. I didn't mean it in a bad way. She's just got a natural way of talking to people. That's what I meant. She's a lovely, polite, genuine person. And the things she comes out with. Oh, Leo, thank you for sticking.
I don't think I know her.
I think you may have been on panel, but afterwards. I'll have to find that stream and find out, but I'm pretty sure you were around on that day.
Yeah.
We were just having a laugh constantly, and it got a little bit extreme in the topic of
Barbara?
conversation. No, it wasn't about Barbara. I actually think you was part of the stream and Eddie actually, where Clint and Clint's wife were together in the car, and they were both talking on the same device, and she was just coming out with some good things, and I actually missed talking to her. I've only spoken to her a few times, and it'd just be nice to speak to her a lot more. So Clint, hook a girl up, And I don't mean like that as in tie me up. Just want to clarify that one because people take me too bloody literal. Hey, Poppin, how you doing, darling? It's been a while.
Who have we got in the chat? Let's have a look. Poppin. Hello, Poppin.
Yeah, she's part of Plastic Paddy's community. She's a nice lady.
Oh.
I don't think you've spoken to Paddy, have you?
I think I might have done.
American guy.
Yeah, no, maybe not. I've heard of him, but I don't. No, I don't think I've been on his channel. I haven't found his channel.
Well, I can give you the link to his channel on that.
It's a good one.
He does all
kinds of good channels.
He does gangland stuff, which I'm not too into gangland stuff because I see enough violence in London. But he does things on aliens and other things, so it's not all about that.
Cool stuff.
And he's got a backup channel from when he does all like the serious stuff, which is because he's got quite a few subscribers, and that's where he makes his money. When he wants to turn the subject about, he will go onto his backup channel. People can just basically say what they like within reason over there. It's gotten a bit crazy over there lately. I've heard. I mean, I don't know because I haven't been over there in a little while, but it has gotten a little bit crazy.
Does he get a lot of people in?
In his main channel, he gets more. But it all depends what the subject is when he goes over. I mean, Marshall will be able to tell you because he was part of the original Plastic Paddy community as well. Eddie was
cool
too.
Tools.
Yeah, and Marshall introduced me to Paddy in 2021. So I've gotten to know Paddy for a few years now. So he's an alright guy. He's got a big dog like mine, same breed as well. And
Nice.
he's a parent too, full-time job. So
must be busy.
Oh yeah. He lives in Texas, and he's got it all going on.
Does he wear a cowboy hat?
I'm sure some days he does. Well,
I think it's law. I think it's the law in Texas, isn't it? You must wear a cowboy hat on Saturdays.
I don't know about Saturdays. I think you have to alternate the days. Yeah, and you have to wear different ones for different days. Otherwise, you get shot. No, I'm only kidding.
You get shot anyway in Texas.
Well, I know certain parts of it can be pretty bad, but he lives in Houston, so I'm not sure how bad that is. I mean, it's not the kind of thing you go on somebody's channel and say, "Oh, by the way, how many times did you get shot at this week?" I mean, that just doesn't apply, does it? Really? I mean, I would certainly not go over to somebody's channel and ask that. I mean, for goodness' sake, that'd be pretty rude of me, wouldn't it? Forget, hi Paddy, how are you? You know. How many caps have you had in your ass this week?
Yeah.
For goodness sake. He's a genuine laid back guy though. I've never had issues with him, and believe me, there's been plenty of people that I have had to have issues with because they come at me first. I never start it. But I damn well finish it.
You have to end it. Damn right.
I think it depends on the situation. If it's not too bad, I'll let it slide because it's not really worth getting into like a massive row for no real reason, because they may be having a bad day or whatever. I can understand that, but if people are like continuously ribbing you and throwing shit at you, so to speak, and bringing your family and all of that into it and other stuff, that's a different matter entirely.
Sure.
I won't stand for that, and I think you'd be the same, wouldn't you?
Yeah, probably. I know quite a few. I'm friends with quite a few American channels, mostly auditing related. But yeah, just
have you spoken to Upstate?
Upstate audits.
Mm-hmm.
There
are two of them. This one does a channel with Devo.
Yes, yeah, I know Devo very well. He's a good
they
guy.
They are both good friends of mine, and whenever I go over there, I have them in fits of laughter because they just think I'm nuts in a good way. They say I bring good energy on their channel.
Oh, that's nice.
And Hippie as well. Do you know him?
Oh, definitely. Hippie Audis is my favorite. He's one of my favorites, like American guys.
Well,
he's so cool.
Well, hopefully soon, the Americans are going to come over to mine. We're going to do a tribute to a fallen veteran.
Oh,
it's coming up to a year anniversary, and we're going to do something nice for her. And we're all going to join our channels and do like a mass celebration for her.
Cool.
Well, let's hope it works, because knowing me, miss technical difficulties when I don't need them, you know, it's one of them, isn't it? But I'm going to have like a few practice runs with, say, 3 or 4 linked and see how that goes, and then take it from there. And then
that's a cool
channel,
nickname, I think. Miss Technical Difficulties.
Well, it's the truth. And next they'll be calling me Techno Klutz, because technology and I don't seem to get on sometimes, and I want to throw my laptop out the window.
Oh, I was going to ask if you got to use a laptop.
Yeah, it's a lot easier when you're streaming, I think.
Yeah, I know they're the best, aren't they? You get more options and stuff on them. So, but I've just got a phone. Just got a phone at the moment.
And if somebody's pissing you off, then you can like use the laptop and go, wait. Kidding, by the way. As if you break your own laptop over someone's head. No, not at all.
It'd be a waste of a good laptop.
Well, it depends if it was a good laptop to begin with, wouldn't it? But mine is, so it's all right. But it's bloody crazy.
I had a laptop years ago, but it was okay. It was pretty good, but it was 2011 I got that one. But
I was gonna say, Marshall, why don't you get your ass up here, you lazy git?
It's beyond broken.
Well, Marshall, he will be.
No, my old laptop. My old laptop's beyond broken.
I wouldn't break Marshall. I wouldn't have it in me to break him. I mean, it wouldn't be fair, would it?
Nope.
Probably thinking, oh shit, she's in one of them moods now. If he makes a big escape out the room, you know why. You're scared. I was going to ask you, are you still going out with your Polish lady?
Almost right. She's Ukrainian, but
it's at that end of the world.
Yeah, it's not too far away. Yeah. Well, she was. No, I'm not seeing her at the moment.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah, I'm kind of quite upset about it still. We didn't we didn't exactly break up, but we're just not. I mean, we had a few little fights and stuff, and then the police got involved again, and then now I can't even contact her because she's accused me of something quite serious that I didn't do. So
Oh no.
the police are all over me, and I've got bail conditions and stuff, quite strict. So yeah, it's the second time she's done it. So I'm really, I'm almost, well, it's kind of unforgivable, really. Because what if I give her another chance and then she, things are okay for a bit, and then we have an off day, and then she just does it again, and I'm like, oh great. But the police always take the woman's side, or usually the person that calls the police. So like, yeah, they don't even, they don't even stop to like ask what's been going on and da-da-da. They just rush straight in. Well, where's the man? Oh yeah, Hank, put the handcuffs straight on and off, and whip me off into the car outside, and I'm like, they didn't let me put my shoes on the last time.
I actually think in that kind of situation, they should get one person in one room, another person in the other room, and find out what the hell is going on before.
Yeah, absolutely. Should do a bit of mediation. But
no, that's common sense, because
no, they don't. They don't.
Because people do have vendettas against each other, don't they? And
yeah,
especially like, I'm not saying in regards to you and her, but like some couples, like the woman may say, "Oh, if you don't come home in the next 15 minutes, I'm going to call the cops on you," type of situation, and their relationship's a bit like that,
Yeah, we had a moment like that once where I had an I went out to get some. She sent me out one evening to get some to get a McDonald's, which is only up the road, but it was pretty late, and I just thought I'll be quicker on my bike. So I took my bike, and because I was in such a rush, I didn't have my contact lenses in. I didn't. It was dark. I didn't have my lights. I ended up crashing. I ended up crashing into a bench, and just sideways, and just arse over tit, and just ripped a big. I've got a scar on my head above my eye, and I had to go to hospital because I was bleeding so much.
No, you would have to get your head checked out just in case, wouldn't you, for concussion?
Yeah, but it took ages. The ambulance took about half an hour to get there, and she was like, "Oh, don't go to the hospital." I'm like, "Babe, I'm bleeding. I've got a really bad cut above my eye. I need to go to hospital." The problem was I had her keys, her only house keys, so she was going spare about that. She was like, I was at the hospital a few hours later. She was like, "If you don't bring my keys back, I'm going to phone the police and blah blah blah." And I'm like, "Hey, you need to chill out. Like, I need to get treated. Your keys will come back." But that was an awful night. They put me in.
Why on earth didn't she just come up and get her keys?
I was miles away. I was in Port. I had to go to Port Hospital. So it was.
Oh, I know that hospital very well.
Further out, because Bournemouth can't treat. They don't have the.
They don't have the
wherewithal to treat serious head wounds. So I had to go to Poole, and then it was miles away, and then I was.
They have a good trauma unit there, don't they?
Yeah, the best thing actually I did there was I got an X-ray. This amazing high-tech machine. It just looked like something out of a sci-fi story or something. It was like this big sort of thing, and you just kind of sit on the bed, and it just kind of wheels. You just whooshes you in slowly, and that was. I think that was okay. I didn't stay as long as I should have done because, like, my, you know, she needed the keys back.
I think she would have blown up at you even more, but
No, she was fine. I got home, but I didn't end up getting stitches because I had to wait so long. I was like, they put me in a corridor with, like, behind a few other people who were, you know, quite probably sicker than me, and I just had to wait. And it was just hours and hours, and I was just like, oh, gotta go home.
I would have just asked for some glue.
It was pissing it down. I went out for a bit of a walk, and they tried to stop me. They tried to stop me leaving the hospital, and then I said, "Look, I'm going. I need a cigarette. I need some fresh air and whatever." And then once I had a bit of a walk, and I couldn't get back in. I couldn't, you know. I just had to wait. I had to wait with the rest of the emergency, you know, people, and I was just like, "Fuck this! I've got to get home. I can I'll treat myself." And so I ended up getting a taxi. I was going to hire a bike, you know, for about £5, one of those barrel bikes from the council.
I wouldn't have advised that once you just had a head injury and you didn't have your contacts in and all of that, just in case you fell off again.
It was what put me off was it was absolutely pissing it down with rain, and it was like,
that would have been dangerous.
After midnight, there was no buses, but I ended up getting a taxi, which cost about 25 quid. But hey,
so that's the difference between living where you do and living in London, because there are night buses everywhere.
Yeah, the transport system in London's pretty amazing, isn't it?
It can be.
It's not bad here in Bournemouth, but it's, you know.
Like I say, I know the area very well.
It was just too late to get any buses.
Well, yeah,
you know, it was all good. All good when I got back. So look, got back at fucking whatever 3, 4 in the morning. I was like, look, babe, I've got your keys. It's all good. No worries. But my head's not too good. And she helped me make a bandage, and, you know, like, just looked after me for a bit.
So I would have seen a GP the next day or something if I was you.
I can't even. No, yeah, but in the old days I would have done, but you can't even see a GP nowadays. It's almost impossible.
Still, it isn't down here. My
I'll give you
doctor insists on it.
You get a phone call. You get a phone call from the doctor, but that's about it.
No, mine insists on seeing me whenever I call him up, and I'm like, why? What do you want to see me for? Is it an emergency? What's the crack, basically? Because I'm not going there for no reason.
Yeah. No, the NHS is just fucked now. It's not what it used to be. Most of the good doctors have left, haven't they?
No, my doc's okay. He's just a little bit funny with some things, but no, he's an alright guy, I suppose, in comparison to some. But my GP before that was the best GP I've ever had, I'd say. But a member of reception staff buggered that one up.
Well, she never got a McDonald's. She never got a McDonald's that night anyway, so.
No, she could have gone out herself and got one.
They wouldn't serve me anyway. I asked for food in McDonald's when I was bleeding all over the place, but they wouldn't serve me because I was bleeding. It's like, it's not fair. Bleeding people are get hungry too.
Yeah, but it's a hygiene thing, isn't it? They don't want you getting blood all over people's food, probably.
Oh, it was a crazy night. Honestly, the security guard was trying to keep me outside, make me wait outside, but it was absolutely awful weather. It was pissing it down and windy and stormy, and I was just getting battered by the wind. And I had a few mates that were trying to, like, friendly locals who were trying to help me, and they were like, "No, come inside, come inside." Yeah, I could see it from their point of view, but you know, my friends were trying to help me and protect me, and they were like, no, you just needs to sit down, you know, have a heart, for fuck's sake. He's telling the security guard, and he just said, look, he needs to sit down, stop the bleeding, and then, you know, wait till the ambulance comes. But they ended up getting into a bit of a fight with the security guard, and I filmed it. I pulled my fucking camera out and I filmed him. He assaulted this young woman who was trying to help me.
Well, how good is it?
Uploaded it to my channel. But he didn't lose his job. He's still working there. So yeah.
Maybe they've got like some kind of quota where you have to like hit so many people to keep your job. I don't know. So it seems like with security, like in job centres and that, but they always want to go hands on with you.
Yeah, there's too many security in job centres. They're just bored. They're just standing around bored half the time. There's only a few people ever in there at a time. There's like 3 or 4 security, and it's just like you walk in, you're like, right, where's the staff? I'm not talking to security because they don't actually work for the job centre. Don't need to talk to them.
It's normally G4X, isn't it, or something like that?
But you know, it's so rude as well. I was in there once, and I was trying to talk to my job advisor. I was right in the middle. The securities were right behind me, and they were just chatting to each other, really fucking rude.
Well,
I said, look, I can't hear what you're saying. There's a big plastic, like Perspex fucking thick plastic screen in between me and the advisor, and I'm, you know, security is standing right behind me chatting, just carrying on. I'm like, excuse me, can you tell them to shut the hell up, please? Because I can't hear what you're saying, and they shouldn't even be here anyway. They're not necessary. Okay. But you know,
I'm lucky where I am because
it's one of those things.
Obviously, having a big dog, security always recognise the dog, so they actually get to know you like that, and they know not to annoy me because the dog will pick up on it. But I don't go in there to give them shit. What's the point in that?
No, nor do I. They are annoying though.
Some of them can be. I mean, the ones that I bumped into have always been all right and helpful, but if I was to look more closely, I suppose, next time I do go in there, I think I will look a lot more closely and see if they are doing things properly.
Well, to be honest, I try and ignore them, but they're just everywhere, and they're just all, you know, looking at you like you're going to start trouble, and I'm just like, just leave me alone. I don't need you. You know, I came to see my advisor, not you. So just leave me alone. You know, that's the way it is.
Well, lucky for me that they've had the same customer services manager in there for, I'd say, about 18 or so years. So I just like, you know, if I see him across the room, I wave at him, and then then they just leave me alone because they know that I know him. So it's good to know the managers in a way.
Yeah.
Because you don't have that shit, but I get what you're saying though, because you see them all on these videos all the time, don't you? I think that PTTP.
Oh yeah, trying to tell people they can't film when they blatantly can.
It's normally about them asking him to take off his helmet, isn't it? When he hasn't got his visor down, it's a clear helmet, so You can see his face. So what is the difference between him having it on or off? Surely it'd be more dangerous if he were to hold it, because he can use that as a weapon. Not that he would.
Transparency, I guess. Openness.
But I don't see what the problem is, because, like I say, they can see his face. He's not hiding. He's not, doing it so secretly that they don't know what he's doing. He's blatantly recording in there. So he hasn't got secret cameras or anything.
Yeah.
And they still have a go. It's like, if they just left him alone, it'd be grand, wouldn't it?
Yeah. But,
I
like to abuse their position, abuse their power, and try and tell people what to do with their fake authority. So that's what they try and do. We haven't got any authority, really. We're just there to stop trouble, or protect protect the staff, I suppose. But
Yeah, I find with their attitudes and that, they'll actually get the staff into more trouble because of their attitudes stink.
Yeah, they're G4S, so G4 stupid and all that. They're not exactly the brightest bunch.
I say I don't really know any of them too well, so. But what I've actually seen from other people's videos, I can attest to that by that conclusion, but not personally from my own.
Have you seen UK Meet the Tyrants? He's done a few job centres. He's really funny.
I have seen his channel, but not when he's done job centres. He's done other things.
Yeah.
I might go over and take a look at though.
No, I get regular updates. He releases like a video every day or so. I don't always get time to watch them, but sometimes I do, because they're always a laugh, because he never backs down. He just always stands his ground.
No,
always gives them as much
that.
shit as they're giving him. He's brilliant.
Well,
I find him a real inspiration.
I think you have to treat if people are treating you well, you give it to them back. If they're being a-holes, you give it to them back then as well.
True.
You sort of like mirror their behaviour.
Mm-hmm.
And that they certainly don't like it when you do that, but I think it's the best way to be in those kinds of circumstances, because they'll just walk all over you otherwise.
Yeah.
And obviously I'm not like saying like go in there and start a punch up or something. That would be pretty stupid, but as long as you keep relatively calm, you keep your hands where they can see them, so that they can't say that that you've attacked them or something like that.
I just can't wait to get out of there, to be honest. It's just a horrible place. They can't even give you a drink. They can't even give you a glass of water if you're thirsty. There's no vending machine. There's no anything.
They actually can. They actually do.
Oh, they do they? Oh, not for me.
I don't know whether it's because of my seizures and that they do that, but yeah, if I need anything to eat and somebody's got some food around or to drink, then they do assist.
I'm not familiar. Are you disabled or something?
Yeah.
Oh, I see. I didn't know.
It's not like a terrible thing, but it's sort of like
are you in a wheelchair or something?
I have to be, because in 2005 I smacked my head.
All right.
And it gave me epilepsy.
Oh wow.
So,
yeah, my brother was born with epilepsy, so I know all about that.
Oh, it's nasty. And I black out as well, so I've got that going on, the epilepsy going on, and my hip condition going on. So the doctors have said, do not be walking about and do something stupid, because if I was to fall over outside, not only would it, like, I could do some serious damage to my head, but I could also bugger up my hip, which I've already had it replaced once.
Sure.
And I'm due to have it replaced again. So, and I'm not that old either. So, you know, to need two hip replacements already is silly. You know, they only last so long though. And it's been over 20 years since I had it done, so it's lasted a long time.
Yeah.
Situation.
Sorry.
You're going to start me off yawning soon.
I'm sorry.
It's been one of them days.
Yeah.
Is it that they've literally got to come out and fix my chair, because there's so many things wrong with it. It's falling apart. But they actually said I might actually get a new one, which would be nice. It all depends on what they say when they come and take a look at it. They probably take one look at it and think, oh my God, how much needs doing to this? Stop this. You need a new one.
Yeah.
Which would be good.
Oh, good luck with that, man. I'm just reading some of Cool Tool's comments. I think he's talking to me.
Yeah, he is. Yeah, I thought you'd seen them. That's why.
No, I'm just reading them now. So.
Yeah, we were talking about what you were saying about your missus.
My ex, yeah. If it's lies, sometimes it might be better to really separate for a decent while and be strong. I've had mates with awful things that were done to them. One in particular was something out of a horror movie. People are the worst thing on this planet. In some cases, maybe aliens as well. Yeah.
I think it's maybe
good to laugh.
She's a solicitor that she thinks she can get away with anything.
Yeah, that's definitely a factor. I think because she's got that on her side. The police probably took her side, but she's not. She's not. I don't think she's ever practiced. Like, she's not a courtroom lawyer, like a barrister or a solicitor. She only ever works in an office kind of thing, I think. But she does have a law degree, so yeah.
So she's like doing the training to like scale up to be like a barrister, then, is she?
No, I don't think so. She never. The whole 9 months I was with her, just telling the truth. I'm not, talking bad. But the whole 9 months she never had a job. She never worked. She drank a lot of she drank a lot of booze, and then she got clean for a while, a few months ago, and then she was really proud. We were all really proud of her that she'd given it up, and then I didn't see her for a few days, and then I came back to her place, and there was a big bottle of vodka on the side, and I was like, oh, for fuck's sake. What, you're back on the booze again. Who bought you that? And she said, oh, Jamie, my ex-boyfriend. Oh, the father of her daughter. She's got to see her daughter. She's not living with her. He bought it for me, and I was like, well, I wonder if she asked him to buy it, or he just sort of foisted it upon her. I don't know, but she was back drinking again, and it spelt trouble, because she can do some pretty stupid things when she's drunk and not even remember the next day. So talks a lot of shit when she's drunk as well.
I can't even remember what it's like to be drunk. It's been that long.
No, I don't. I never get drunk. I might have a little tipple, a little drink here and there, but I never have more than 2 drinks, because it just I really hate being drunk. I don't enjoy it at all. It's just not nice. No, I'd rather get stoned any day, man. I'm a dedicated weed smoker.
Well, it's a lot better for your pain levels and all of that.
Yeah. I mainly use it for my to medicate for my depression. So yeah, it's a really good antidepressant. It always lifts me out of my depression.
But it depends what strain it is, doesn't it?
Yeah, yeah. And I'm always trying to find new and exotic strains. I had some amazing ones lately. I had some purple haze, which is just probably the best strain ever. I had some of that. That was fucking awesome.
I used to be alright before I smacked my head, and any haze now, it gives me really bad migraines.
Oh right, yeah, yeah. I know. I know a few people that don't go on with haze.
That's why I gave it up.
I like it.
And I went on the oils for a while in 2021, and that was great.
You ever done dabs?
What, as in acid, you mean, or?
No, dabs. It's like you
my
dab.
bad. I was going to say,
not tabs.
That's a bit of a personal question, isn't it? Bloody hell.
Yeah. No, I wouldn't recommend you take acid, but
no,
always worked.
I was spiked with it before.
Always worked. Always worked for me.
That
I usually had a good time.
Oh, I certainly didn't. I ended up in A&E for a few days, and it was
no dabs where you get the concentrate, the 100% concentrate oil, and then you
I got
you got to get a dab rig. It heats the oil up to much higher temperature than if you were just say smoking it in a bong or whatever.
I got
spliff. And it gives you a really, really clean hit, really pure hit. It's amazing.
I got 5 mil CBD and 5 mil THC, and it lasted me ages because I would have one or the other, or mix them both together. And I think Marshall would probably kill me for telling you this, but I'd actually mixed them up. And I thought I'd taken the CBD oil, but no, it was a THC one. So I took quite a bit of it, and then went on Marshall's live stream, and wow, I was laughing my arse off for hours, and people finding it hilariously funny.
Yeah,
but no, it was good because it stopped my seizures, for like 10 days in that, and.
I've heard it's good for good for epilepsy, right? Not everyone believes it. My brother doesn't believe it, but
tell him it's legit.
Because no, he used to smoke like weed and stuff and hash, but he was never very good at taking drugs. Really, he didn't seem to get the most out of it.
Oil was different because you put it under your tongue. You're not smoking it. And it absorbs in a different way. So
okay, well, you can always eat it. Yeah, I don't think you ever tried that. You wouldn't know where to get it from anyway. Well, he lives in a small village in the middle of nowhere in Gloucestershire. So there's
Or you could probably get it from the police evidence stockroom. Kidding, by the way.
If you could get anywhere near it, but yeah.
Well, there's probably some dodgy people that would be selling the evidence. I mean, you never know.
Well,
it does happen here and there.
I'm sure it does, but I don't know those kind of people.
No, I personally don't either. I mean, could you imagine if the Met cops did that? I mean, for goodness sake. I think half of them need to chill out themselves, actually. But I don't think they will, personally.
No, I think you're right.
It is crazy.
Yeah.
Oh, this cheeky bloody dog. He's fallen asleep. He's laying on my memory foam pillow.
Oh.
Part of him, and then the rest of him is fast asleep on me.
Oh.
It's not
Sweet.
it's ow.
Can't you move him?
Move him. He weighs just as much as I do. Oh, don't move. He's fine as he is, but hopefully he'll wake up himself and move himself. I can't have him like this all night.
Going low power, 11%. Give it a charge. I hope it doesn't affect the signal.
Oh, all right, that's fine.
Is that cool? Everyone just stop slamming the fucking doors. So I live in a shared house. There's 6 other guys living here. 7 rooms. I've got a room at the top, but Jesus, man, people don't stop slamming the fucking doors all day. There's even a sign on the inside of the front door, right? And it says, "Please don't slam." No, it says, "Don't slam the door," and then in brackets in little letters, "Please." It's like, but people do it.
Right,
It pisses me off. I can hear it 2 floors up. But then again,
talking about epilepsy, I'm getting a metallic taste in my mouth, which my dog is my seizure alert dog is fast asleep. So that could be that I'm going to have some head issues. So I'm going to jump down, guys. I know this is very sudden, but it has to be done like this sometimes. And we have to do like another live soon or something to make up for it.
Yeah. Well, I'm still trying to. I still want to run my own lives, but I need to use the other device and get everything set up. So I've got a few hours spare and stuff.
Well, I'll be able to help you, in sorting all that out if you want.
Yeah, I was in the pub the other day. I don't think you came into that one. I was only on for about maybe about an hour.
I was there for when you was outside having a drink that day.
Yeah, I've been twice now. Once was about a month ago, and then another one I did like last week. That was pretty cool. You can still watch it. I've left the. I'm going to leave the latest one up, so I haven't taken that one down. So I'm actually pretty proud of it. I watched it back the other day.
My email is in my on the about page, or on I think I might have even put it in the description box. If you want to get in contact with me that way, we can sort it out, and I can help you.
Sure.
When we both have time and sort it out like that.
Yeah, we can do that.
This taste is getting stronger. So I'm going to jump down, guys. So sorry about the suddenness of all of this, but it needs to be done just in case. I don't really want to be having seizures online, because that would not be good.
Yeah, no worries.
Everybody,
you do what
take
you got to do,
care.
man.
Well, it is what it is, isn't it?
Yeah.
And I will speak to you all soon. Take care.
Yeah,
Take care, Purple, and take care, Eddie. And I'll speak to you soon.
Great chatting with everyone.
Yeah, exactly.
Cheers, guys.
Take care now. Thank you.
Yeah. See you all soon.